siempre, os recuerdo que el juego originalmente está en inglés, alemán y francés, pero yo lo estoy jugando en español con una traducción no oficial. Os repito, no oficial. Ahí tenemos a Marty. Episodio 4, Visiones Dobles.
What? Where am I? Ah, Citizen Plus?
Sí,
Citizen
Marty.
Plus.
Citizen Plus. Hay que salir de aquí. Vale, vamos a ver un poco. A ver un poco que
That's not very
tenemos.
relaxing. Doesn't look like it's on.
Voy a subir un poquito el volumen. A ver qué tenemos. Una cámara.
Doesn't look like it's on.
Y no está encendida. ¿Por qué? Una ventana. Jennifer.
Jen? Hey, Jennifer! I gotta get her attention.
Vale, ¿qué vamos a ir por aquí? Camina. ¿Qué tenemos? El casillero.
Someone's locked up all my stuff. I'll never get that combination on my own.
Comunicador.
Make sure the McFly boy is prepped for his Citizen Plus treatment by the time I finish with my husband.
How is Citizen Brown?
I'm afraid it's worse than we imagined. He's gone completely antisocial.
Darn.
We're using every tool at our disposal to snap him out of it. But I fear that nothing short of a complete personality rebuild will bring our leader back to us.
And it's all McFly's fault.
Unbelievable, isn't it? One teenage hooligan has brought Hill Valley to the brink of ruin. Ah, well. Let me know when he's ready. I'll be tending to Citizen Brown.
I gotta get out of here and rescue Doc.
Vale, necesito llamar la atención de Jen de alguna forma. Pero realmente está el póster, la
That's
ventana.
not very relaxing.
Hola, Alexio. Acaba de empezar, así que esta es la ventana, casillero, puerta. No te voy a dejar salir, Marty. ¿El comunicador?
Hello?
What?
Can I go visit Jennifer Parker? She's right next door.
Citizen Plus patients are not allowed to fraternize. It contaminates the treatments.
Hey, could you get me a burger or something? The only food I've had today is a tofu dog.
Regrettably, sir, the rigors of the Citizen Plus treatment require you to begin the process with an empty stomach.
Why is all my stuff locked in a cage?
In order to ensure that Citizen Plus patients don't injure themselves, their belongings are placed in a locked box until the completion of their Citizen Plus treatment.
Injure themselves?
It's a very intensive process. Some people can't handle it.
Let me out of here.
Sorry, sir, but Citizen Plus patients aren't allowed to exit their waiting rooms until the Citizen Plus treatment chamber has been suitably prepped for their procedure.
You can't keep me in here. It's against the law.
When you signed your Citizen Plus treatment agreement, you gave the Citizen Plus ward legal
Que yo
approval
firme
to
que-
incarcerate you until the completion of your Citizen Plus treatment.
I didn't sign anything.
Of course you did, sir. Citizen Edna handed me the paperwork herself.
Of course she did. I don't suppose you believe me if I told you that Edna forged my signature?
That's a good one, sir.
I don't suppose you believe me if I told you that Edna forged my signature?
That's a good one, sir.
Can I take a look at my stuff for a second?
Why?
I want to make sure my guitar neck isn't getting bent.
What?
Come on, man. My parents spent a fortune on that thing.
Fine. Back away from the door, sir. There. How's the guitar?
guess it's okay.
Good.
¿Habéis visto la combinación por casualidad? ¿Tengo la combinación, Martí?
I'll never get that combination on my own.
No, no tengo la combinación. Vamos a ver qué pasa por aquí. Casillero, puerta.
Doc,
Martin?
Dad, is that you?
Who else would it be?
Where are you?
Back in the garage. What are you doing in the Citizen Plus ward?
Edna threw me in here.
She can't do that to my son. How can I help?
I tried to peek over the guard's shoulder to get the combination, but he's too tall.
Over his shoulder? Hold on.
What?
I may have it on tape.
Zoom, enhance, zoom, enhance.
Ha! What?
The camera was high enough to see over his shoulder.
Nice work, Dad.
The combination is 2 left, 8 right, 18 left, 32 right.
All right.
Hey, your guitar! I'm sorry I tried to throw it out.
Yeah, the guitar's pretty cool, but this is what I care about.
No fair making your dad all misty, son.
Vale, la cámara funciona porque tenemos a Papi como agente ayudado. Si me equivoco, le doy el escape y me da salida.
Dad,
How can I help, son?
Vamos a pedirle que nos ayude. A ver, ¿por qué estás aquí?
not that I'm not happy that you're here, but why are you here?
I'm looking for your mother.
Mom?
After you left, she and I had a big old fight, and, well, she went and signed herself up for a full battery of Citizen Plus treatments.
Didn't you tell her about Biff?
I tried. You know your mother. Once she puts her mind to something, she's a regular force of nature.
I figure that if I can just find her, maybe I can talk her out of this foolishness.
Could you let me talk to Jennifer?
Jennifer Parker?
Yeah, she's in the room next door.
Let's see, that'd be waiting room beta. Got it.
You're all patched in, son. Jennifer.
Martin, is that you? Where are you?
I'm over here, in the camera.
Oh, Martin, aren't you in enough trouble already?
Trouble? Jen, what are you talking about?
You know, with all the drinking and the PDAs.
Jennifer, what's wrong with you? You sound strange.
I used to be strange, Martin, but thanks to my first Citizen Plus treatment, I'm well on my way to becoming an average, well-adjusted teenager.
Citizen Plus? Oh no, Jen, not you too. Why's your door open?
Now that I'm finished with my Citizen Plus treatment, I'm free to go whenever I want. I'm just waiting for the nice guard to escort me out.
So, what was your Citizen Plus treatment like anyway?
Well, that's weird. I don't really remember. Must be a side effect of the treatments.
How'd you wind up in the Citizen Plus program anyway?
My dad signed me up, and it's a good thing, too. I was completely out of control.
I kinda liked it. Hey, do you know what time it is?
No.
Didn't they give you some kind of digital watch when you were done with all that brainwashing?
The Citizen Plus watch? I won't get one of those for another 5 or 6 treatments.
Rats. Jen, this whole Citizen Plus thing is a scam. Edna's using it to take control of everyone in Hill Valley, including her husband.
You know, Citizen Edna told me you were having paranoid delusions, but I had no idea.
Jen, snap out of it. This isn't the real you. I mean, it's kind of like the real you, but not like the real you in this timeline.
Wow, that's...
I know, it sounds crazy.
I'd never call you crazy, Martin. You're just sick. I should know I used to be sick too. But now I never want to spray paint a Buick or listen to rock music ever again.
Hey, on your way out, do you think you could help me break out of here?
Oh, I couldn't do that, Martin. It's against the rules.
Could you hang around for a few minutes? It's nice to have someone to talk to.
I'll be here until the guard comes for me. Then I'll really have to tell him about how you're hijacking the cameras.
Oh, come on. Don't be a narc.
I'm not a narc. I'm a good citizen.
¿Y si le tocamos un poquito a Jenny?
Okay, Jen, here's a little something I think you're gonna like. At least, I hope you still do.
Martin?
Jennifer.
Ay, no, la canción, no.
Oh, Martin. Martin? What are you doing?
What's going on here?
I have no idea, sir. I was minding my own business when all of a sudden a horrible noise started coming out of that camera.
Well, that's not right.
Yeah, well, neither is this.
Yay!
Scrambles my brain. You hear me? No one. I'm Jennifer Parker, rock and roller.
Jen?
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. Jen.
No time for small talk, McFly. We need to get you disguised so we can walk out of here. Calvin Klein underwear? Really?
There. How do I look?
Little short for a stormtrooper, but it'll have to do. Come on.
Al menos hemos salido.
Okay, hotshot, what's next?
Now we rescue Citizen Brown, get the hell out of here, and get things back to the way they're supposed to be.
Whatever, just as long as I get to break some stuff. I've got a lot of pent-up hostility right now, you know?
Miss Parker,
What the?
Yeah.
I'm here to escort you to the lobby. Your father's waiting for you.
Can he wait? I was hoping that this attractive young man could take me on a tour of the facilities.
I'm afraid I really must insist, miss.
Relax, Jennifer. I've got everything under control.
Really?
Really.
Okay then. But first...
What was that for?
For saving me, dummy. Let's go, officer.
You know, I'm probably gonna have to write you up for a PDA violation.
Don't bite me.
What?
Rock and roll.
Vale, tengo puesto lo de los objetivos porque no quiero liarme mucho. Así que vamos a empezar por intercomunicador.
There's no one in my cell to talk to.
Quería coger el expediente, pero es que no. Pero bueno, ya tengo todas mis cosas, así que puedo... Bandeja de comida.
Can I have some of that? Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's Tannen's. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I could be pretty persuasive.
No.
No, no.
Vale, es stock. El no stock.
Jeez, he looks miserable.
Esta es la puerta que lleva a eso, pero está en adentro con un guardia.
Wow, they've really got this door locked up tight. I wonder what
Están en-
sick freak they've got in here. Ah! I should have known.
Vale.
Hi, Biff. Looks like your intercom's busted. Just as well. It'd probably be just a bunch of swearing and mixed metaphors anyway. You want out of here, big guy? Guess they don't work. The guard says I'm not supposed to give you any food until you swallow your pill.
Vale.
Do you mind? I'm trying to run a complete personality rebuild on the big man himself here.
Hola, Saúl.
And the last thing I need is your stubby little fingers turning Hill Valley's savior
Hemos
into
conseguido
a
sacar a
drunken
Marty de una celda.
No problem, ma'am.
De una celda del programa de Ciudadano Plus.
No improvement, Citizen Edna. Shall I recycle the treatment?
Very well. Increase the overall stimulation levels by a factor of 1.21 kilocalories and start.
Creo que es duro de mollera, muy duro de mollera. Pero tenemos que salvarle. Entonces hemos conseguido sacar a Martin de... A Marty. Si digo Martin, pegadme, ¿vale? Sí, más que nada porque es Marty de toda la vida. Martin McFly es lo que pone en su DNI. Es su carne de conducir. Entonces le hemos conseguido sacar de esta celda de aquí atrás porque Jennifer estaba al lado. Hemos deshecho el tratamiento a base de rock and roll. Muy Martin McFly. Y nos ha ayudado a escapar. Ya tenemos que salvar a Doc, que está aquí abajo.
Looks like a giant air freshener. Weird. Hang on, Your Honor. I'll have you out of here in no time. That speaker looks really familiar.
Está el guardia adentro, así que mejor no abrimos.
Hey, get me out of here.
Sorry, can't hear you in this thing, but thanks for the duds, though.
Tenemos a Biff.
Disengage occipital overrides.
Hey,
Shh, busy.
No podemos dar de comer a Biff hasta que no se tome la pastilla
Don't touch that. I need the
pacificadora. Vale, Jennifer. No podemos coger esto, la comida tampoco.
I have some of that. Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
Hasta que... porque es
No,
para Biff.
that's tannins. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I can be pretty persuasive.
No.
Vale, hay una puerta que no hemos intentado abrir, pero...
I can't leave before I rescue Doc. He's the only guy who could repair the DeLorean.
Exactamente, no podemos escapar sin Doc. Es que si me meto ahí... No sé qué puede pasar. Aguanta, Doc. Esta puerta está cerrada. Sí. Ahí está.
What are you doing in here?
Looking for the bathroom?
The next scheduled bathroom break isn't for another 158 minutes.
Right.
Increase somatosensory fluids by 17.
¡Hola, ninja! ¿Cómo narices conseguimos que Tan se come su mierda?
Hi, Biff. Hey, Biff. Guess who your guard is? Peekaboo. Come on, Biff. Just swallow your pill.
La devuelve, ¿no? Sí. Es
I
que no
almost feel sorry for the poor guy.
puedo abrir la puerta. Tengo unas llaves, pero no...
Hi, Biff.
No.
Bye, Biff.
No se me ocurre qué hacer. No hay nada en mi habitación que me... intercomunicador. Es el de... El guardia está aquí, o sea...
It's broken. I guess Jen did that so the guard won't be able to call for help.
Don't worry, Emmett. It'll all be over soon.
There's nothing I need in there.
Ahora mismo tengo la guitarra. La foto de George. Y usamos la guitarra, ahí.
I can't plug my guitar into that.
Vale. Pantalla de
I
ciudadano.
don't know what kind of movies they're showing Doc, but I don't think he's enjoying them.
Dispensador de olores.
I used to think she was a little annoying, but now she's just plain evil.
Bien, Evil, sí.
Disengage occipital.
Keep away from the equipment, citizen.
I'll never get my hands on those controls while he's around.
Vale, ¿y cómo le saco de ahí, macho?
I don't feel like serenading anyone right now.
Gaseosa, la comida.
Can I have some of that? Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's Tannen's. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I can be pretty persuasive.
No.
Puedo interactuar también con la gaseosa, pero
Don't touch that.
no me deja.
I need the caffeine.
Vale, hay que quitar este guardia de aquí. Y la comida solo se la podemos dar cuando esté el pesa de beef. ¿Cómo hacemos que beef se coma eso? Es que lo único que tengo es la
I can't plug my guitar into
guitarra.
that. Hi, Biff. You want out of here, big guy?
No tengo
Guess
las
they don't work.
llaves.
Come on, Biff. Just swallow your pill.
La devuelve.
No improvement, Citizen Edna. Shall I recycle the treatment?
Very well. Increase the overall stimulation levels by a factor
¿Es la guitarra con Doc directamente?
of 1.2.
I don't feel like serenading anyone right now.
A ver, tenemos un dispensador de olores.
I guess that thing pumps smells into the Citizen Plus helmet.
Tenemos la pantalla.
I better get him out of here before his eyes explode.
Tenemos los,
I hope this thing's as powerful in
amplificadores.
this reality as it is in mine.
Y tenemos al pobre Doc.
How am I gonna get him out of here without Edna and her goons stopping me?
Necesito la píldora, eso está claro, pero ¿cómo la consigo?
Get back to work.
Yes, ma'am.
I've gotta get her out of there.
Sí, Marty, lo sé, pero no tengo nada. No tengo nada, ¿ves? Solo tengo la foto, el periódico, la guitarra. Y aquí está otro
Don't worry,
guardia.
pal. When I fix the timeline, you won't even remember getting beat up by a girl.
Increase somatosensory fluids by 17%.
Vale, sé lo que tengo que hacer, pero no sé cómo qué coño quiere el juego que lo haga. O sea, volvemos a estar igual, macho. Comunicador. Esa puerta no reacciona. Es que solo tengo la guitarra. ¿Qué hago con la guitarra? Le meto un guitarrazo al panel de control. Total.
Keep away from the equipment, citizen.
No.
I'll never get my hands on those controls while he's around.
Si tengo que sacar a estos de ahí. Es mover al guardia, liberar a Biff. O sea, y no puedo entrar en la habitación
What is
mía.
patient Tannen's status?
He still refuses to take his pacification pill, ma'am.
There's nothing I need in there.
Stop fighting it, darling. You're only hurting yourself.
spizzy don't you understand? What part of spizzy don't you understand?
Ya, lo he intentado, pero lo que dice Marty es que no va a darle una serenata a nadie.
I don't feel like serenading anyone right now.
Es que es lo malo de los juegos de las aventuras gráficas de hace más de 5 o 6 años. Son un poco obtusas en este sentido. Entonces, no sé muy... Sé lo que tengo que hacer, pero no sé cómo quiere el juego que lo haga. Que a ver, que aquí hay pistas y aquí es un resumen de la historia, pero... A ver, sería genial poder conseguir la píldora de Beef que está en el... Apertura bajo la puerta.
I'd never get my hand under there.
Vale, no puedo meterla en la mano, pero la guitarra no cabe. ¿El periódico? A ver, apertura bajo la puerta. Diario. Vale. Vale, ya sé, punto número 1. Creo que ya sé cómo vamos a conseguirlo. No había visto ese punto, ese maldito píxel, ¿sabes? Entonces ahora le obligo a Biff a que se tome la píldora.
Hi, Biff. Come on, Biff, just
Ya,
swallow your pill.
es lo justo lo que voy a hacer ahora, ninja. Y ahora recojo esto.
Oh, Biff spit.
¿Qué hago ahora? Se la echo al guardia. Mira, a ver. La próxima vez que juegue a una aventura de Telltale Games será...
Hey, is that a public display of affection over there?
What? Sorry, it was just a shadow. Stop goofing around and get back to work. Yes, sir.
Me faltaba ese punto que no había descubierto dónde es que estaba exactamente. A veces hay que hacer lo que se denomina el hunting, ¿no? Buscar un poco... Patapuk. Patapuk. Patapuk.
Jeez, what have they been feeding Biff? Horse tranquilizers?
You, God!
Who, me?
I mean, me?
Yes, you. As you can see, that slacker of a technician is sleeping on the job again. Please be a dear and tend to the Citizen Plus control panel, will you?
Sure.
Okay, Doc, I'm in. Now, how do I get you out of here without turning you into a vegetable?
Rebalance the limbic inverters, please.
Jeez, where's the off button on this thing? Hey, an equalizer. At least, I think it's an equalizer.
Ajuste óptica, ajuste volumen, ajuste táctil, ajuste gastrointestinal, ajuste olfativo, ¿pero qué demonios? Ya lo ha dicho Marty, tranquilizantes de caballos. Vale, veamos. Esto hay que moverlo seguramente en un orden concreto, del cual no tengo ni puñetera idea. Así que vamos, espero que Doc no me mate por esto.
Volume. Finally, a word I can understand.
Vale.
Okay, that moved him a few inches. Maybe I can blast him right out the door.
I'm sorry about the discomfort, my love.
Táctil, gastrosensorial.
Gastrosensory?
Vamos a quitárselo, creo. No. Mala idea. El olfativo. ¿El táctil?
Tactile.
Como que no.
Sorry.
¿Y el óptico?
Optics.
Vamos a bajarle otra vez, porque si no... Me queda el olfativo.
Olfactory. I think I know what that means.
What the?
Looks like the aroma tanks have clogged themselves again.
Oh, thank you. I hadn't noticed that. Come on, make yourself useful. I'm sorry about the delay, dear. This'd go a lot easier if you just gave up this madness about time machines and altering the past. You should concentrate on the future.
There is no future for us.
You won't think that in a few more hours.
Ella dice,
Please, think about the
ella dice
consequences of your
hours
actions.
y
You're
se
the
pone
one
minutos en la
threatening the
traducción.
social order of
A ver,
Hill
vamos a
Valley
sacarlo
with
de
your
aquí.
crazy.
Vamos a ver qué hay aquí. Micro. Aquí hay una puerta, que es por la que ellos han salido. Micro.
Check. Sibilance. Sibilance.
What was that?
Le damos una serenata. Vamos allá.
Let's get ready to blow this joint.
What was that? You! What are you doing?
Getting my friend out of here, you nutcase. Okay, that was a little less dramatic than I had expected. Whoa! Let's go, Your Honor.
What? I can't hear you.
You're welcome.
Y así es como rescatamos a Doc. No ha ido tan mal, ¿eh?
Attention citizens. This is an Omega-1 priority alert. Potentially disruptive nonconformists are loose in the courthouse. Please return to your homes until the situation has been resolved. Have a nice day.
Dan una alarma y luego dicen have a nice day. En serio, los cubos de basura, chicos. ¿Qué hacemos ahora?
What do we do now?
Now we wait for the guards to clear out so we can make a break for your time machine.
Hey, it's my mom. Hey,
Don't talk to her. She could give us away.
where is the DeLorean anyway?
I had the wreck towed to my secret lab near Clayton Ravine.
Clayton Ravine, as in Clara Clayton?
Why is that significant?
Well, Clara's kind of supposed to be your wife, so yeah.
Fascinating.
Shouldn't we go help?
Once we go back and change history, none of this will ever happen.
I guess. What the heck was Edna doing to you back there?
She was trying to rebuild my personality from the ground up, erasing the parts she didn't like.
Hush.
¡Ostras!
All right, Dad. No offense, Your Honor, but why'd you marry Edna anyway? She's kind of crazy.
Yes, now. But back when we were first dating, her madness was tempered by an ironclad sense of right and wrong. At least, that's how it seemed to me at the time.
Oh, se han reconciliado.
Mom, Dad, no!
They'll be fine. Once we repair the time stream, none of this will ever have happened.
I guess you're right.
Looks like the coast is clear.
Great. Let's go fix the DeLorean.
I'm afraid I'll have to do that without you, Martin.
What? Why?
Well, from what little I understand of time travel, if you help me rebuild the time machine, your presence in the repair of it could cause some sort of temporal paradox after we return to 19...
Sí, muestras de afecto.
So what am I supposed to do? Just hang out here in Bizarro Hill Valley until you fix the time machine?
Exactly. But don't worry, if things work out according to plan, you won't even notice I'm gone.
You know, for a second there, you sounded almost as confusing as the real Doc.
See? We're making progress already. See you soon, Martin.
Good luck, Your Honor.
Oh, and you might want to stay off the streets for a few seconds.
Stay off the street? Citizen Brown? Emmett?
Vale, ¿y ahora qué? ¿Qué hace contigo, Martín?
He's not coming back, you know.
What are you talking about?
Emmett, without me to guide him, he's almost useless. Before I found him, he was a miserable failure who never finished anything. But with me to inspire him, look at what we've built.
You think you've inspired Doc? I'll have you know that without you, Emmett Brown is destined to build a time-traveling DeLorean and a flying time train.
Preposterous. Emmett couldn't even build a dog feeder without me to guide him.
Yeah, well, he did that too. Not the only inspiration in Doc's life, you know. In my timeline, he married one of the sweetest women of the 19th century.
Sweetness. Yeah. Emmett needs discipline.
Qué ganas me dan de darle un guantazo a esta señora.
So easily distracted.
Yeah, you've inspired him all right. Inspired him to turn Hill Valley into a bunch of uptight dorks.
I wouldn't expect a delinquent like you to understand.
Okay, Your Honor. Starting to get a little concerned here.
El DeLorean.
It worked! Ha-ha! 1 second I'm in the present, the next I'm 6 months in the past. Amazing!
6 months? It took you 6 months to repair the time machine?
6 months, my family fortune, and a sketchy deal with a gang of Libyan nationals. But it was all worth it for this moment.
Fundamentalistas libios para variar.
Emmett, don't do this. You need help.
Oh, blow out your exhaust, poor dear. Now that I've escaped into the past, your pack of divorce lawyers can't... Mark, how long have you been waiting for me?
A couple of minutes, maybe?
That's curious. I sent the repair time circuits to arrive only a couple of seconds after I left. Oh, well, I'm sure there's no need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Here.
What's this?
Clothes for our trip. We can't have you traipsing around 1931 in that ridiculous outfit.
Wait, our trip?
You didn't think I was going to let you erase the worst mistake of my life without my help, did you?
Acaba de llamarla el peor error de su vida. Ojo al dato, colega. Edna Strickland es el peor error de su vida. Ya no. Ya no. Es que tenían un puñetero muro rodeando la ciudad.
August 26, 1931. You ready to go, Your Honor?
Call me, Doc.
Call me Doc. 140 km por hora, 88 millas por hora. ¿Veis? Es que hizo un muro alrededor de la ciudad, un puñetero muro. Y aquí estamos. En el 31.
You, teenage you. You were headed this way, arm in arm with Edna.
Luckily, my erstwhile wife was never the type to kiss on the first date. If we work fast and stay focused, we can see to it that our relationship never moves beyond the hand-holding stage. Well, will you look at that? The old town theater.
What about it?
I haven't thought about this place in years. The missus made me tear it down back in '71. Said the movies were corrupting the younger generation. It was all nonsense, of course. I spent countless evenings here in my youth, and it never turned me into a hoodlum. Say, remember Public Enemy? Why, you dirty rat, no good yellow-bellied stool? Never did manage to see Frankenstein, though.
That's what we're here for. We've got to get young you to see Frankenstein.
Right, of course. The film that was supposed to set off a chain reaction in my imagination, inspire me with a notion that would launch my scientific career.
You've still got no memory of what that notion was?
Well, how could I? It happened in the brain of a different Emmett Brown. An Emmett Brown now erased by the shifting sands of time. Luckily for us, I do know something about my own brain, having lived in it for the past 70-plus years. Once we get my younger self re-inspired by that movie, nothing will distract him from his proper... Great Scott, will you look at that?
The town square?
It's just like I remember it, only dirtier. Oh, the old courthouse.
Come on now, Doc, you need to go inside and check it out. First rule of time travel, Doc, never allow your other self to catch sight of you. It could cause reality to collapse or something.
You mean?
Right behind you. Don't peek. Go on. I'll let you know when you're gone. And don't forget, you're Carl Sagan.
The billions and billions guy?
The suspected arsonist.
Huh?
Just go with it.
Hay que convencer a Emmett de que vea Frankenstein. Que todo el mundo sabe que Frankenstein es el doctor, no el monstruo, pero bueno. El bueno de Victor Frankenstein. Hola, Emmett.
Sonny! You do show up at the oddest moments. Where have you been hiding?
Oh, you know, here and there. You're a little hard to pin down yourself. I went looking for you last night, but...
I believe I was off entertaining a beautiful lady. You know, I never really got a chance to thank you.
Well, I'm sure you would have escaped kin on your own.
Kid? Oh, sure, I'm grateful for that, but no, I'm talking about Edna. It's funny to think of now, but until that crisis, I actually thought Edna and I disliked one another. Imagine!
Yeah, well, sometimes first impressions are right. The thing is, you shouldn't let Edna distract you from, you know, the business at hand. Finishing your project for the expo and going to see Frankenstein.
Oh, pshaw. I'm far too busy for movies these days.
But,
And as for my project, it's practically done.
The rocket car?
The rocket car? Boy, are you out of date. I've junked the rocket car.
But...
more trouble than it's worth. I'll never figure out a propulsion system that does what I want it to do. And besides, its social utility is practically non-existent.
Social utility? Since when do you care about...
The mental alignment meter is a much more worthy project.
The what?
It was Edna's idea, and she's really been cracking the whip to get me to complete it in time for the expo.
Emmett, I'm a little confused here. What day is it?
Why, it's opening day. The opening day of the expo. Which reminds me, I'd better skedaddle back to the lab. If Edna catches me dawdling...
Sí, los circuitos temporales están un poco jorobados.
October 12th. Doc?
Sí, los circuitos temporales no funcionan del todo bien, como habéis podido comprobar.
Come to think of it, it is a bit brisk for August.
Oh, we're 2 months late. The expo's about to start and teenage you is already in over his head with Edna.
I always did have a tendency to plunge into things.
Let's plunge into the DeLorean and get to the right date.
No, it's far too risky. Remember how I was late picking you up in '86?
Yeah?
That should have been a tip-off. Something is horribly wrong with the time circuits, and the problem appears to be getting worse. If we try to jump now, we could find ourselves stranded in the Cenozoic age. Or worse, the Mesozoic.
Then we're stuck?
For the time being. I'll look into the problem and see what I can do. In the meantime, you can go to work on the other problem.
Right. I'll go to the lab and see if I can talk teenage you out of...
Impossible. If young me is already as infatuated as you say, you're not going to be able to talk
Tienen que
him out of
romper.
anything.
Pues muy bien.
Believe me, I remember. Better to focus on the more clear-headed half of the couple.
Edna, where can I find her?
Where do you think? I'll drive. The DeLorean should still function adequately as a means of conveyance in the first 3 dimensions.
Sí, Doc, funciona bien en 3 dimensiones. ¿Os importaría que funcionara bien en la 4ª, por favor? Que es la que necesitamos, la del tiempo. Cars of the Future? Really? Cars of the Future? Así que hay que convencer a Edna de que... ¿qué? De que Emmett se convierta en...
You were right. There she is.
My soon-to-be ex-future wife is nothing if not predictable.
Do I really have to talk to her? I mean, couldn't I just hang out until you fix the time circuits and... I'll talk to her.
Sí, mejor. Ay, Marty.
Better get the DeLorean out of sight before someone...
You! Quit blocking the drive! All Car of the Future contestants need to report to the North Tent.
Why not? Good luck.
Madre mía, madre mía. Hombre, es una forma original de... Mira, está Arthur McFly. Está el abuelito McFly. Hola, Abu McFly.
Hey, Artie. Officer.
Officer,
Right. Don't blow your cover.
will you please keep your mind on the task at hand?
Can't talk right now.
¿Y ella?
Spell it B-R-O-W-N. It's not exactly an obscure name.
I still don't see it on the list. I'm
No se ha
sorry.
registrado.
Oh, for the love... Let me try this one more time. This is the Hill Valley Science Expo, right?
First annual.
Indeed. The purpose of our fair is to showcase cutting-edge technology.
That's right. And to burnish Hill Valley's reputation as a forward-thinking community.
Emmett no se ha registrado.
And yet, you want to exclude the maker of the most revolutionary breakthrough of all.
It's not that I want to,
Es que no
but...
está.
Oh, dear.
Mr. Crockett, you do pop up at the oddest times. What are you doing here?
Bien foto de
I
revés.
need to...
Whatever it is, I hope you don't have to deal with Mr. Stonewall here. His sole function seems to be preventing people from accomplishing their business. Honestly, with him keeping the books, it's a wonder the Tannen gang got as far as they did.
Menudo idiota que es, en serio.
Have you seen Emmett?
Yeah, just now, in the town square.
Oh, then you've heard all about his big breakthrough, the mental alignment meter. Isn't it exciting? And to think he didn't even realize the import of his discovery until I pointed it out to him. I've never known anyone like him, so oblivious to his own potential.
I kind of wanted to talk to you about Emmett and his potential.
Funny, I didn't spot it myself at first. In fact, for the longest time, I thought I didn't even like him.
Tú eres una funcionalista, gilipollas.
Yeah. Well, you know, those gut instincts are important. If you disliked him right off the bat.
Oh, but I didn't know him then. Now I know him inside and out.
Yeah, but...
I appreciate your concerns, Mr. Crockett, but I can take care of myself.
Ha dicho creo que te
I
pone
know what
Callahan,
I'm
pero
looking
bueno.
for in a man, and it so happens Emmett fits the bill to a T. That's Emmett Brown. Rhymes with clown, which I'm beginning to think you are.
Just a simple mix-up, I'm sure.
I've no doubt
Que
of
no
that.
se ha registrado, Edna. Que la tontaina de turno no se ha
Hey,
registrado.
excuse me.
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not
open?
till tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds! You got official business here?
Yeah.
Well, stay out of the way of the workers.
Vale,
You
ya.
look familiar. Do I know you?
Nope.
Me parezco a Mafia, pero no soy un Mafia. Aquí no, por lo menos. A ver con ella otra vez.
You said that Emmett fits your bill of requirements for a man.
Yes?
What would that list be exactly?
You'd make a good reporter, Mr. Crockett. You know that? Well, his physical appearance, for one thing. Emmett may not be Clark Gable, but he cleans up surprisingly well. I gave him my grandfather's white suit to wear at the expo. Oh, you should see him in it. He looks positively radiant.
Looks good in a suit. Got it.
And he's completely devoted to me. That's important. I've got no time or tolerance for playboys.
Faithful as a Labrador. Check.
Thirdly, and most important,
Yes?
well, his mind, of course. It's brilliant, and it's virtuous through and through. His own mind map shows him to be a model citizen.
Good brain. I see. And if it turned out that you were mistaken about any of these qualities...
Say, what's your game?
Just curious. Just trying to understand the female mind.
Well, understand this. I'm not some faint-hearted girl who'd run away at the first hint of trouble. I've made a big investment in Emmett. Not money, but I've sunk all my ambitions into him. I'd have to be thoroughly disillusioned before I'd call it quits with Emmett. Got it?
Uh-huh.
Now, Mr. Cub Reporter, is there anything else?
What the heck is this mental alignment meter of Emmett's?
Oh, it's an absolutely revolutionary invention. Measures a person's affinities, what he's attracted to, what he's repulsed by, that sort of thing.
Interesting. And it really works?
Well, of course. What's the point of inventing something that doesn't work? Or anyway, it works well enough for my purposes.
Rather hard for me to picture Emmett as a chick magnet.
Chick magnet?
A guy who gets the girls, motors running.
Motors?
Who makes them, you know.
You mean a chic?
Yeah.
Well, it's a matter of taste, I suppose, but when he's properly pomaded and decked out in my grandfather's white suit, Emmett just glows. Makes my heart flutter a bit just to picture him.
You say you know Emmett is a model citizen, but you don't know him as well as I do. Did you know he once cheated some Libyans out of plutonium?
Plutonium? What would Libyans want with plutonium? I'm sure he had a very good reason. Emmett's mind map demonstrates conclusively his brain is oriented toward virtue.
This one time, to power one of his science experiments, Emmett hijacked a train.
Please, there hasn't been a train hijacking in Hill Valley since the days of Mad Dog Tannen.
No, sí, ya, lo sé.
Emmett's done a lot of shady things in his time. My vice principal warned me to stay away from him.
Your vice principal sounds like a dolt.
Que sí, que...
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then.
Anda.
Hey, Audie. You seen my Oriole?
You mean this?
Yeah, thanks.
Como mola.
She gets to come and go freely, and I'm forced to wait. I love it.
No te preocupes, Artie, te entiendo. A ver si hay alguna opción de diálogo más.
Back again, Mr. Crockett? What can I help you with?
I was thinking. What's Trixie Trotter doing in that outfit?
What's she doing here at all? That's the question. Women of that sort are generally found outside cheap hotels, not science expos.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then.
Esa es su opinión sobre Trixie. Me parece
How
muy
about
bien.
you? Have you got any questions for me?
No.
Then kindly let me pass.
I'm afraid I can't until I've located your registration form.
Oh, this is absurd!
Pero no está pesada. Vamos a volver al DeLorean. A ver con Doc.
Have you figured out what's wrong with the time circuits?
Not sure. Possibly. It seems to me to be a simple wiring issue, but I'm double checking to make sure. All the basic equipment appears to be functional.
Any chance I could borrow the DeLorean? I want to drop in on young you at the lab.
Well, I don't know. The time circuits...
Listen, I promise I won't take it to 88.
Even so, I'm worried about letting it out of my sight while it's still behaving unpredictably.
Hola, Rocket.
Tell you what, I'll take it on a test drive 1 minute into the past. If it passes the test, I'll let you borrow it.
It worked. Didn't it?
I'm afraid not. In fact, the discrepancy appears to be getting worse. I arrived 6 hours ago.
Oh, too bad.
I didn't want to risk undoing any of the work you've done thus far, so I kept out of sight.
Pues ahí vamos, Rocket.
Timeline wasn't entirely
Viendo cómo
awake.
hacemos que Edna
Stopped by the
Strickland
hardware store and bought the parts for a chronometric analyzer.
y Emmett Brown se separen.
A diagnostic device. See, I plug it into the time circuits and set them to cycle. When the green light goes off, I should have the data I'll need to understand the scope of the problem.
Hey, no driving the exhibits off the lot!
Looks like you'll have to find another set of wheels if you want to get to the lab.
Vamos a ver con Trixie. Hola, Trixie. Qué guapa que estás.
To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome. To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome. To all who... Oh, hiya, kid. Say, aren't you the fellow who...
Got you to turn on Kid Tannen? You bet.
You look younger without your mustache. That was a dirty trick, you know, making me think Kid had gone and iced Artie.
I'm sorry, but it was the
2011.
only way I could...
Forget about it. I'm trying to. Yesterday's in the past. That's my motto.
El juego es de
Gotta wait for
2011
today.
hecho por Telltale Games.
So what are you doing down here anyway? Do you wish to pull the levers that control the future? At the expo, silly. Technology for a better tomorrow and all that.
Oh, yeah, that's actually why I'm here. So, Artie's working for the expo too, huh?
Oh, Artie's doing swell. The papers made a big deal of him testifying against Kid. People have been beating down his door ever since the trial. The expo's darn lucky they could get him.
How's Kid's trial going?
Slowly. You know what they say. The wheels of justice grind slowly, but infinitely fine.
Except in Hill Valley, where they don't move at all.
What?
Nothing, it's just, something I heard once. So no regrets about turning him in?
None at all. I should have known better than to take up with him in the first place. But what can I say? I was dumb. I let myself get taken in by his charm.
Charm? Whose idea was it to put a science and technology expo in Hill Valley?
Beats me. Artie says it's all bred in circuses. But I ain't seen a single clown yet today.
So, who are you supposed to be?
Don't you know your Homer? I am Techni Muse of Progress. You can tell by the lightning bolts.
Must have slept through that class.
I'm supposed to be a goddess-like. I'm the one who inspires all the great men who make the discoveries. And women, too. Leave us not forget Madame Curie.
I never would. So, you work for the expo?
Yeah, ain't it a kick? I greet all the important guests. And on the final day, I get to bestow the golden sundial on the winning contestant.
No nos olvidemos que acaba de reconocer que las mujeres en ciencia también son importantes y que son inspiradas. Un aplauso para Madame Curie. Muy bien. Me ha gustado, o sea, parece una tontería, pero ese detalle me ha gustado. Podría haber dicho a cualquier científico, a cualquiera. ¿Y qué es lo que ha dicho? A Marie Curie. Gracias. Gracias, Telltale. Gracias. Vale, Rocket, respondiendo a tu pregunta, ya te he dicho, el juego es de 2011 si no me equivoco, y lo hizo Telltale Games antes de hacer The Wolf Among Us y toda la saga de The Walking Dead. Esto ahora mismo es una aventura completamente nueva de Marty liando la parda, para variar. Y este ya es un juego episódico, como lo suelen hacer ellos. Este es el número 4, el episodio número 4. Y tenemos que conseguir que Doc sea Doc. Porque al hacer que se enamorara de la pava esta con la que hemos estado antes, de Edna Strickland, se convierte el futuro en 1984. barreras, normas hasta el infinito, distopía básicamente, donde no hay derechos, no hay libertades, y el supuesto tratamiento de Ciudadano Plus no es más que un recondicionamiento de la conducta a través de hipnosis y otro tipo de estimulaciones sensoriales. Básicamente es condicionamiento clásico puro y duro. Y ahora necesito que Edna rompa con Emmet de alguna puñetera forma.
Techne, Muse of Progress. Not a bad gig.
Está guay.
Marty got it for me. It's my entree into respectability.
Listen, I've got a proposal for you. I have this friend, right?
No dice. I'm only seeing Audie now.
It's not like that. See, my friend's in a relationship with Edna Strickland.
Oh, poor schmuck. I wouldn't wish her on anyone.
Then you see where I'm coming from. He won't listen to reason, but I thought she might call it off if she thought he and you were, you know.
Ah, you are an evil imp, ain't ya?
Sometimes a guy's gotta resort to underhanded tricks. What do you say?
Sorry.
Ah.
Edna might be a pill, but if I play dirty tricks on every dame who disapproves of me, well, I'd play a lot of dirty tricks. Besides, such stunts are beneath the dignity of Techne, Muse of Progress.
Bueno.
Look, my friend Emmett really needs help.
The one who's going out with Edna Strickland? You're darn right he needs help.
I'm not asking you to actually seduce him. Just make her think that you two have a thing going. It'll drive her crazy.
I guess it would.
So...
I wouldn't do that to another girl unless I was good and mad at her. And besides, it might tarnish my image as a muse.
Vale.
See you, Trixie.
From this chamber of wonders, we bid you a fond adieu.
Majeta. A ver, ¿qué más tenemos por aquí? Un diorama.
Press button to experience future Hill Valley, circa 1981.
No.
I don't think I've visited that timeline yet.
No, creo que no. ¿Podemos darle a los botones?
Pleasant dreams, Hill Valley. And the Expo would like to remind you that you can find everything you need to transform your dreams into reality at Hal's Hardware. Hal's Hardware, serving our fair city since 1895. And after the rain, what else? An artificial rainbow, reassuring all the good people of Hill Valley that their needs are taken care of and life is sweet. Agricultural advances will make it a breeze to feed our burgeoning population. Tired of waiting for Mother Nature to do her job? Just press a button. Presto! An artificial rainstorm drenches the valley's thirsty crops. The century looks bright for our fair metropolis. Jump with us 50 years into the future for a peek at Hill Valley circa 1981. Courtesy of Hal's Hardware and the collective imagination of mankind. Could this be our venerable town square? Yes, indeed. Though the form looks strange and new, the function remains the same as ever. But where are all the people? Why, they're
I'll have to find my wheels somewhere else.
A network of boroughs
Vale, no tengo llaves para este camión.
Giving future Hill Valley's 10 million citizens plenty of space to work, play, and raise their families.
Vamos a hablar con Edna ahora sobre Trixie. A ver si hemos desbloqueado alguna línea más.
Again, Mr. Crockett? What can I help you with?
I was thinking. I found out about Trixie Trotter.
Yes?
Apparently they made her some sort of queen of the festival. Techne, the Muse of Progress.
They didn't. Well, they said this expo would give Hill Valley a reputation. I didn't realize this is what they meant.
What have you got against Trixie?
It's the idea of it. Allowing our city to be represented by a woman like that. I won't stand for it. As a socially conscious citizen, I demand you discharge that muse.
Trixie? What's wrong with her?
Oh, she's hardly qualified for an honorific post at a public event.
Look, lady, She fits the costume, she's an American citizen, and she managed to memorize all her lines. What more qualifications do you want?
Oh, these people are impossible.
Why do you want to get Trixie fired?
One simply can't allow women like that to attain positions of respect in society. It creates a very bad precedent for the future.
Does it?
But try telling it to this poor sap. She's got him completely steamrolled. That's how they operate.
Is it?
Still, I could get her discharged if I had the goods on her. No doubt a woman like that has left a trail of scandal, and I'd find it if I were still a reporter. But I haven't got time to do the legwork now. I'm too busy with Emmett and his invention.
Trixie trabajaba en el club de Kit Tannen, es corista. Y evidentemente cuando se refiere a esa mujer, había de básicamente mujeres de mala reputación.
If I had the goods on her. She's obviously got her employer completely bamboozled. The only way to snap him out of his spell would be to show him something really shocking.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well then.
Bueno, pues vamos a ver con
And
Trixie.
I suppose you are
Que no,
still looking.
que Brown no ha entregado el registro. ¿Cómo te lo decimos, Edna, macho? ¿Qué pesa? No está en la lista, no puede pasar porque no está en la lista.
To all who approach these hallowed halls. What's cooking?
Ideas. Up here. Look, my friend Emmett really needs help.
The one who's going out with Edna Strickland? You're darn right he needs help.
I'm not asking you to actually seduce him. Just make her think that you two have a thing going. It'll drive her crazy.
I guess it would.
So...
I wouldn't do that to another girl unless I was good and mad at her. And besides, it might tarnish my image as a muse.
See you, Trixie.
Don't be a stranger.
A ver, ¿qué objetos tengo? Fotografía de George, la guitarra, el periódico, el cuaderno y la lista de virtudes de Emmett. A ver si podemos entrar. Seguro que este es el dueño de la camioneta, pero...
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not
open?
till tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds.
Vamos a ver con Doc. Otra vez.
Ah, good. You're back. Give me the full report.
She says she likes you because you've got a virtuous mind, you look good in a suit, and you're completely faithful to her.
Damn, she's got me dead to rights. Well, you'll just have to find a way to change her mind. I'll be here if you need any help. Do you need any help?
I suggested a little scheme to Trixie, but I don't know if she's gonna go along with it.
Pursue whatever strategies you like, but please don't tell me the details.
I think I'm starting to get a plan.
Good. Tell me. No, don't. After all, it's my history we're talking about. If I learn how you're planning on altering it, my resolve may weaken.
So, what do we do about Edna?
Only one thing we can do. Lie. Make me out to be a less desirable catch than I really am.
Why would she believe me? She said she knows you inside and out.
Then you'll have to resort to skullduggery. You've done it before. You ought to be getting good at it by now.
Yeah, I guess I am. I'm having trouble finding another set of wheels. You sure I can't?
Not till I finish running these tests. Perhaps an electric commuter train.
This is 1931, remember?
Oh, right. Well, I'm sure you'll find something.
Any idea what your teenage self is doing right now?
Unless I miss my guess, he's in the garage frantically working on his latest invention and cursing because he can't quite get it to work.
puedo hablar con Arthur. Está un poco ocupado con Edna Sticken, que no deja de dar por saco.
Hey, Artie. Can't talk right now.
That's Google.
Hey, pal.
Oh, jeez, this guy again.
Funny, I was gonna say the same thing. Shouldn't you be in jail with the rest of Kid's gang?
I was, but then an opportunity availed itself and I
sang like a canary.
I prefer to think of it as exhibiting an admirable sense of self-preservation.
Interesante.
Will you be playing piano for Trixie later?
Nah.
Why not?
Cause little Miss Goody Two-Shoes thinks she's too respectable for cue ball these days.
You seem kind of angry about Trixie.
Angry? Listen, kid, me and Trixie go way back. I know stuff about her that even Kid doesn't know. Stuff that curl your socks.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And now to see her flouncing around the place, making like her stink don't smell, it just cheeses me off, you know?
So what's so, toe curling about Trixie's past?
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, come on.
No.
Tell you what, I'll tell you something embarrassing about me first.
Like what?
My mom saw me in my underwear.
That ain't so bad.
Last year?
Okay, that's pretty bad. All right, Junior, you win. That was pretty embarrassing. Almost as embarrassing as this.
Is that Trixie?
Ooh.
Yep.
She's not wearing much.
No kidding. She did a lot of these artistic postcards a few years ago. I got a whole set of them.
Can I, have one?
I don't know. You ain't gonna do nothing bad with it, are you?
Hey, I promise. I'll only use it for the greater good.
Wow. Okay.
Vale, ya tenemos algo malo para Trixie. A ver, ¿por dónde?
Hey, what's with your teeth?
My teeth?
Yeah, they're green.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Seriously, man, what's going on with your teeth?
It's nothing. Nothing. Oh, crap.
What's wrong?
It's these.
Dr. Frinkle's algae cakes?
A crate of them fell off the truck while I was unloading it, and I just can't stop eating them. How was I to know they'd turn my teeth green?
¡Ostras!
Well, the algae part might have been a clue.
Please don't rat me out the Artie, okay? I really need this job.
No problem, but you better let me keep the cakes.
Sure thing, pal.
What kind of stuff have they got you hauling here?
How the heck would I know? Electro this, robo that, dynamo the other. It's all Greek to me.
Have you heard from Kid lately?
We're not exactly on speaking terms these days, on account of our varying degrees of incarceration.
What kind of stuff have they got you hauling here?
How the heck would I know? Electro this, robo that, dynamo the other. It's all Greek to me.
Vale, hemos conseguido algo malo sobre Trixie, que se lo vamos a decir a Edna para que Edna intente despedirla y se lo digamos a Trixie. Trixie, Edna quiere despedirte y por lo tanto Trixie no sé, quiere ayudar a hacer pasar a Emmet como por un ligón. Y después tengo las tartas que vendrían muy bien para que Emmet perdiera su aspecto pulcro, pero tengo que llegar al laboratorio, entonces no sé si pidiendo la ayuda, si haciendo lo del secreto de Trix y tal, conseguimos un transporte. Lo primero que voy a hacer es enseñarle la foto a Edna.
You might want to take a look at this.
Why in the world would I be interested in... Oh, what have we here? Oh, sir! Mr. McFly! It appears your muse has been inspiring more than progress.
Trixie? Oh, no. What are you doing with a dirty postcard?
What is she doing in a dirty postcard? I swear, Mr. McFly, if that doesn't convince you that Trixie Trotter is unfit to represent Hill
I
Valley...
don't need you to lecture me about who I can or can't hire, Miss Strickland. Trixie's darn good at what she does. I don't care if she was once the winsome wench of Winnipeg. Her past doesn't matter to... Trixie?
What is it, Audie?
You know I don't like to pry, but what state did you grow up in?
Province, Manitoba. Why?
Not even an American.
See, darling, the charter specifically states that the Expo's hostess must be a U.S. citizen, so if you're really a Canadian...
I'm being fired? You are firing me?
¿Por ser canadiense? Bueno, son los 30, sí.
Here, take it back.
Well, I'm glad somebody's listening to reason.
Marty.
Let's talk.
Sí, deja de moverte, por Dios. No puedo hablar contigo si no.
Trixie?
I'll do it. I'll make that blue-nosed Betty eat her heart out.
That's great. I got it all planned out. When Emmett shows
But
up...
we gotta do it my way.
Huh?
I'm no good with improvising, and I ain't gonna memorize no lines. But I was in this play once. The Parliamate's Predicament. I figure I could lift a scene from that.
Okay.
Only, I need a few props.
Why am I not surprised?
Some furs, a big diamond. It doesn't have to be real, understand?
That makes it easier.
And something from this friend of yours, Emmett. Has he got a photo album?
I don't know. Probably.
Better bring it to me.
Furs, a diamond, and Emmett's photo album. And then?
Sit back and watch the fur fly.
Vale. Vamos a ver, ¿qué tengo encima ahora mismo? La tarta, las virtudes de Emmet, el cuaderno. Vale. A ver, en el diorama. ¿Puedo coger algo del diorama?
Press button to experience future Hill Valley, circa 1981. Nice rock. But I can't reach it.
No sé cuál era.
And after the rain, what else? An artificial rainbow, reassuring all the good people of Hill Valley that their needs are taken care of, and life is sweet.
Vale, no llegas. ¿Por qué no llegas, Marty? Gira. A ver. Ahora.
Seriously, I am not stealing this truck. Hey, buddy.
Oh, good. He's back.
You still cheesed off at Trixie?
Yeah, but I'm more cheesed off at whoever got her fired.
Oh. What kind of stuff have they got you hauling here?
How the heck would I know? Electro this, robo that, dynamo the other. It's all Greek to me.
Vale, necesito algo que me ayude a coger el diamante.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Aquí hay cajas, pero no funciona. A ver, por aquí. A ver, por aquí. No.
My future wouldn't be built so shoddily.
Hi, Miss Strickland. I was just...
Break what you like, Mr. Crockett. It's no skin off my nose. Just keep away from Emmett's booth. Speaking of whom, I better go see what's keeping him.
You should stay here.
What?
I mean, you want to deal with that situation at the registration booth.
Oh, that. We finally found that form. It was in my purse.
But...
Tut. Not another word. I've got the rest of the day all mapped out.
Miss Strickland!
I'm sorry, I don't recognize you. Heavens, you shaved off your hair, but Carl Sagan?
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
I'm not sure it would be seemly for me to be seen in the company of an alleged arsonist.
I think it may be in your best interest You see, I know what you're up to.
Let's go somewhere where we can talk privately.
Go. I'll keep her occupied till you get back.
Vale, ya tengo un monopatín. Ya puedo ir a ver a Emmett. Vale, ¿qué más cosas puedo robar al del diorama?
I wish the courthouse did look like that in 1981.
El diamante, ¿no? Pero no llego.
Nice rock. But I can't reach it.
Vale, ya tengo un transporte. Necesito el diamante, unas pieles y tal. Entonces lo que voy a hacer es ir a ver a Emmet, darle las tartas.
Hang on, Emmett. Hope you're ready for a big breakup.
Me encanta.
Emmett?
Quitan, ¿eh?
Thanks again for your assistance, Detective Parker.
Detective? What the hell is Kid doing here?
Nothing criminal, I assure you. I was just getting a mind map of Mr. Tannen for our exhibition at the expo. The authorities wouldn't allow Edna and I to stage a demonstration of the mental alignment meter with a violent felon, but this little baby is just as good. Okay, let's see, now what's next? Check the stew, sort the maps. Ooh, I almost forgot that.
Edna really is cracking the whip, isn't she?
Well, yes, but she's got my best interests at heart. Without her, I can get so distracted. Did she send you down here to check up on me?
Yeah, she wanted to come herself, but...
She's busy too, I know. Well, you're a poor substitute for Edna's lovely features, but make yourself at home.
Thanks.
No thanks are necessary. Without you, I'd never be where I am now. In love with the woman of my dreams. And a mere 6 hours from my first public triumph as a scientist. Wait a minute. 6 hours? Jumping Jehoshaphat, I'm running out of time!
Vale, necesito aquí.
Nah. I don't think so.
¿Seguro? Si las damos a Emmet.
Hey, Emmett, need a snack?
Desperately. What is it?
Some sort of algae cake. It's supposed to be nutritious.
Oh, I've heard of these. They better be really nutritious.
Vale. A ver qué tenemos por
I
aquí.
Don't Care by Trixie Trotter?
Edna doesn't approve of that sort of music, but I find it very soothing. Oh. I'd be careful of that if I were you.
Why?
The rocket fuel experiment must have stripped one of the teeth in the hand crank. As a consequence, if you turn it for more than 10 seconds, it sends out an electric shock.
A ver qué más hay.
What's this?
It's the placard we'll be putting in front of our booth at the expo.
The scientist that caught Kid Tannen?
A small exaggeration, but Edna says it'll attract investors. What do you think of the picture?
You look a little... constipated.
What? Edna said I looked intense.
Yeah, intensely focused on taking it.
I get the picture. I'll have to find a better one. Unfortunately, there's a lot to choose from.
Ya tenemos el álbum.
Extremely. Mother has been rather obsessive about photographically cataloging my life.
Ya tenemos el álbum. A ver, gira. Impresora extraña.
How does the mental alignment thing work?
Here, I'll show you.
Hey.
The test subject wears this mind mapping helmet, which probes the brain by measuring fluctuations in skin conductance and electrical resistance on the surface of the parietal lobe.
Uh-huh.
Muy bien, Doc. ¿Cómo
When I turn
funciona?
on the mind mapping helmet with this radio switch, the subject
Botón.
is exposed to a series of visual stimuli intended to provoke a series of positive or negative responses as indicated by these lights on the helmet.
Uy, eso lo voy a
Hey, is
hacer.
that?
As the responses are recorded, they're relayed to this special typewriter, which prints out a punch card that represents the subject's mind map.
All I see is a bunch of holes.
Well, to you, maybe. But to our mental alignment meter, this mind map is nothing less than a peek into your subconscious. Observe as I place your mind map into the MAM.
Hooligan.
Layabout. Is that machine calling me a slacker?
No, your own physiological responses did.
What's this typewriter do again?
During a mental alignment test, it takes messages from the mind map helmet and turns them into punch cards, like the one for Mr. Tannen over there.
Seems complicated.
Actually, it was all rather easy to put together, once Edna gave me the idea.
Sounds to me like you should be working on harder problems then.
What? Sorry, I've got to get back to work.
Vale, a ver. Es interruptor. A ver si aparece una foto de Trixie y pongo...
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
Vale. ¿Qué tenemos por aquí? ¿Álbum de fotos?
Hey, Emmett, I've got an idea.
What?
Why don't I take your photo album over to Edna so she can pick out your new picture?
That's a great idea. She's got a better eye for these things than I do anyway. Thanks, pal.
Don't mention it.
Vale, a ver.
If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I better replace it with another one. Hey, Emmett, what's cooking?
That's an old Brown family recipe for Hassenpfeffer.
Hassenpfeffer?
Rabbit stew. The trick is to add the cumin an hour after the carrots. Take a whiff. Isn't that just about the best thing you've ever smelled in your life?
It's, powerful, yeah.
I've got it on a slow boil for later.
Vale, vamos a ver.
What's this?
The mind map cards from the dozens of subjects I've tested during the last few weeks. I've got to get them sorted before the expo begins.
Why?
Edna's got this grand scheme to catalog all of Hill Valley citizens by their mental alignment. Isn't that cute?
Not really. According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps. Mind if I...
Go ahead. Ah, that'd be Mr. Needleman's card. I'll just put this in the stack with the other hooligans.
Looks like you got a lot of hooligans.
Yeah, about 90% of Hill Valley thus far. It's a little disturbing.
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps. So this machine takes those little cards and tells you whether or not someone's a good guy or bad guy?
Kind of. Actually, the helmet does all the work. The mental alignment meter is just a glorified arcade machine.
So why not just go with the cards?
Edna says that people respond well to flashing lights and snap judgments. I can't argue with that. Every time I kiss her, I see flashing lights and lose all sense of judgment.
No kidding. How goes the bacteria farm?
Not so hot. The bacteria have kind of gotten out of control. Had to put a clamp on the nitrogen tube to keep the stench from flooding the lab.
What's this?
That's a can of used motor oil, rocket fuel waste, and assorted chemical sludge left over from my abandoned rocket car.
Gross.
Accounting doesn't enter into it, but it is disgusting. Would you mind disposing of it on your way out?
Sure.
That smells much better.
A ver, sé que hay que cambiar la esta de Emmet, pero... A ver, puedo intentar...
Trixie, I don't think Edna approves of her, so I guess she's a negative figure. The mind of a degenerate criminal.
That's Kid Tannen's mind map, as captured by our mind map helmet.
Can we tell he's a criminal just by looking at this?
No, but when it's fed into the mental alignment meter...
Weird.
Weird nothing. It's science.
Looks like you got a lot of hooligans.
Yeah, about 90% of Hill Valley thus far. It's a little disturbing.
According to Emmett, this
Es
thing
que
prints out mind
estaría
maps.
bien sacarle una impresión.
Hey Emmett, I've got to go out for a while.
I thought Edna sent you to make sure I wasn't getting distracted.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Bueno, ahora que tengo el monopatín en principio. Vale, tengo encima lata de aceite, las fotos, que las fotos se las vamos a dar a Trixie. Ah, ya puedo hablar con Arthur, sí, ya puedo hablar con Arthur. Vamos a hablar con Arthur. Con Artie.
Hey, Artie. Hey, Mr. G-Man. How's the, undercover operation?
If everything goes as planned, we should be wrapping things up real soon now.
Well, when it's time for me to play my part, just say the word.
Why'd you have to go and fire Trixie?
You think I wanted to? It's illegal for me to knowingly hire a Canadian for the job, and I don't want to be in trouble with the law again.
So you're the registration guy for the expo?
And chief accountant and paymaster.
Hey, you're coming up in the world.
And none of it would have happened if I hadn't responded to that subpoena.
Think the Hill Valley Expo will be a success?
I don't see why not. Why shouldn't California have its own high technology center?
You haven't met Sylvia yet, have you?
My contact person? Not yet. Is he or she at the expo?
I don't think so, and I'm pretty sure it'll be a she.
Vale.
Keep doing what you're doing, Grandpa.
Grandpa?
That's our, code name for you.
Oh, ha! Funny.
Trixie, I have something for you, my dear.
I brought him its photo album like you asked.
Let's see. Gee, he's not bad looking. In an egghead kind of way.
Remember, I don't want you seducing him for real.
I ain't a cradle robber, kiddo. How about the furs and the diamond?
I'll get him to you.
Vale, el diamante es eso,
Nice
pero
rock.
no llegó.
But I can't reach it.
Vamos a ver si le tiro la lata de motor en plan lanzamiento.
I don't want to get that covered in any messy oil.
Vale.
I still got some work to do.
A ver, le hemos dado una tarta a Emmet. Con la lata de motor no sé qué hacer.
I hope this stuff doesn't get stains all over my guitar. That's not the person I want to get messy.
Amic. Ah, mon ami. Vale, la lata es para Emmet. Vamos allá.
Hi, Trix.
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
Well, it would be fun to watch, but it wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Oh, right.
So, you got everything you need for your big scene?
How about the furs and the diamond?
I'll get them to you.
Vale, otra vez de vuelta al laboratorio. Vamos a manchar un poquito a Emmet.
No time for small talk. I've got machines to tune and mind maps to sort.
Vamos a ver. Quita.
Hey, Emmett, I've got a... Whoa! Whoops.
What the heck?
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. Your suit's ruined. Edna's gonna be royally PO'd.
Wrong.
What?
When Edna gave me this suit, I realized that the probability of me keeping it clean was infinitesimally remote. So I spent a few hours whipping up this.
Whoa! What was that?
A chemical compound capable of wiping the grime off any surface.
Emmett, you'll make a fortune.
Not anytime soon, I'm afraid. Due to an inherent instability in its molecular makeup, after 12 hours, the cleanser's component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-shredding enzymes, rendering it unsuitable for commercial use.
Wait a minute. Does that mean your suit's gonna dissolve in 12 hours?
Hey, gods, no. The solution dissipates into the air after it's applied. But it does mean that after this batch of cleanser ages another 11 hours and 53 minutes, it would eat away this suit faster than 1,000 starving moths.
Vale.
And that would be a crisis of unimaginable proportions.
¿Cuántas veces tengo que tirarlo?
Because this suit belongs to Edna's grandfather, who wore it on his wedding day. Poor guy was gunned down just a few years later.
Emmett?
Well, enough wool gathering. Back to work.
¿Tengo aceite?
Emmett?
What?
Your jacket's got a little,
Oh, no worries.
Podemos probar a ver si funciona.
Emmett?
What?
Your jacket's got a little,
Oh, no worries.
A ver. Mucho limpiador.
That cleanser doesn't seem very portable.
It isn't, but this is.
Perfume bottle?
Yes. No. I mean, yes, it's a perfume bottle, but inside is a concentrated dose of my all-purpose cleanser. With a little luck, this should last me through the next 12 hours before its component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-destroying enzymes.
Clever. What the hell is that?
What?
Sorry, I thought I saw a tarantula.
Vale, entonces yo hago así. Tira, Marty.
I'd better not return it yet. I might need it to clean something. If only this stuff was several hours older, I could use it to dissolve Emmett's suit.
Ah, amigo, creo que ya sé lo que voy a hacer con lo del traje. Media vuelta. Aquí no hay pieles ni nada de eso, ¿verdad? No. A ver, vamos a ir por aquí. Toca discos, la canción de Trixie. Cera.
Hey there, you stinky little bacteria.
Pestazo va.
Ew.
Es que seguro que tengo que conseguir una de Emmet, pero no sé cómo se consigue, así que mientras tanto voy a hacer otras cosas. Vale, necesito que el bono de Doc se dé un viajecillo.
What? I was just thinking about the future. All that talk about Edna's grandfather made me realize something.
Please let it be something about lightning.
Life can be short, sometimes brutally so. So why not seize the day and grab your happiness while you can?
I'm not sure I like
No.
where this is going.
I was saving this for next Valentine's Day, but why should I? I know what I want.
Emmett, no.
I'm gonna ask Edna to marry me right now.
No.
Oh, right. I'll wait until tonight at the expo. It'll be
No.
much more romantic that way. Just think, by this time tomorrow, Edna and I will be engaged and will be the toast of the scientific community. And I owe it all to you.
You're welcome.
No. No hay nada más por aquí. Marty, te voy a dar un capón. ¿Un capón? Que ya verás. Vamos al DeLorean. Hola Azul, ¿cómo que RIP? ¿A qué te refieres?
When the light on his diagnostic thingy went green. Nope, no green light yet.
Necesito a ver con... A ver, sí. Gira. ¿Quieres girar, Marty? Anda, han abierto esto mientras tanto.
Press button to experience Hill Valley's primeval past. Okay, if this dinosaur is called a Tanninosaurus, I'm gonna... Oh, whew. Furs donated by Lamont's House of Ermine. At least they're going to a good cause. They're stuck tight in this tar. That doesn't need cleaning. I don't want to get that covered in any messy oil.
A ver, Marty.
I don't want to get that covered in any messy oil. It's a good thing I did this before Emmett's 12-hour time limit, where the cleanser might have dissolved the fur. Let's slip out of those furs, shall we?
Vale, ya tengo la piel para nuestra querida, adorada y amada Trixie.
Hey, Trixie. Are these furs good enough?
Well, they're a little ratty, but they'll work.
Me falta el diamante, lo sé.
And we'll be in business.
Lo sé, cariño.
Trix.
No,
Oh,
te
hiya,
choques
kiddo.
con ella,
Say,
por favor.
Would it be easiest if I just march up to that sniveling dame and give her a smack in the puss?
Well, it would be fun to watch, but I wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Oh, right.
So, you got everything you need for your big scene?
I'm working on it. Now bring me
Me
that
falta el
diamond
diamante. No
and
sé
we'll
cómo
get
conseguir el
business.
diamante. I don't know how to. Es que no llego, o sea. El problema es que no llego.
Nice rock, but I can't reach it.
Y si lo muevo.
The century looks bright for our fair metropolis. Of course, our residents will want to venture 50 years into the future for a peek at Hill Valley circa 1981 than a pleasure ride to where they can claim to defeat our burgeoning population. Tired of waiting
Ahí
for
está.
Mother Nature to do her job?
Vale, y ahora quiero el. Martín, muere. Gracias. Ahí, el diamante. Vale, ya tengo esto completado. ¿Qué es lo de Trixie?
Giving future Hill Valley's 10 million citizens space to work, play, and raise their
I may take a
families.
real shine to ya.
I'd rather you take a fake shine to Emmett.
I'm working on it.
So, you got everything you need for your big scene?
Everything except for your friend.
Emmett Brown, redheaded guy about yay high. He'll be the one with Edna Strickland.
Not for long he won't.
Great.
A common parlor maid you see before you, but beneath this apron there beats the heart of a... Oh, hiya, kid.
You sure you got everything you need for your big scene?
Sí,
Everything
Marty.
except for your friend.
Emmett Brown, redheaded guy about yay high. He'll be the one with Edna Strickland.
Not for long he won't.
Vale. Entonces. No. Yo quería examinar la lista, no quería.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Esta está. Vale. Ciudadano modelo, esto es lo que tenemos que conseguir. Pillarle la tarjeta. En la que pongo. Perdón. Para el ciudadano modelo necesitamos la tarjeta. Que no sé muy... Sé más o menos cómo hacerlo, pero no sé cómo conseguir la tarjeta en sí. Entonces lo único que se me ocurre es cambiarla por la de Kit, pero tampoco es plan, porque entonces Kit se iría con la suya. Y la del traje tiene que ver con la grasa y el rociador, aunque el rociador ya lo hemos usado, entonces no tengo muy claro. Vamos a ver, ¿puedo toquetear algo más del diorama?
Press button to experience Hill Valley's primeval past. That volcano looks a lot like the one I did for my 7th grade science fair. Maybe when Real Doc comes back, we'll take a trip to see a dinosaur. Sorry about the furs, guys, but you don't need them where you're going.
Vale, en principio esto está... Tengo que volver al pasado. O sea, necesito volver al pasado. O al futuro. Camina, Marty, camina. DeLorean. ¿Estará ya listo?
Hey, the
Bien,
light screen.
luz
That means
verde.
Doc can take the DeLorean out again.
Pero necesito llegar a Doc.
Hey, the light screen.
Sí, ya lo sé. A ver. Camina, Marty. Edna, Doc. Ahí. Es que hay que pillarle los puntos. A lo mejor debería haber jugado con mando en vez de con teclado y ratón, pero bueno.
Hey, Doc. I mean, Mr. Sagan.
Excuse me a moment, Miss Strickland. I've got her neutralized for the moment. How's the plan proceeding on your end?
I swiped this from Emmett's, your lab.
My
It's
anti-stick, anti-stain formula. I remember it well. I had high hopes for that concoction until I discovered that it decays into a cloth shredding enzyme after 12 hours.
That's what your younger self said. About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, the light's gone green.
Wonderful. If the system's check out. I should be able to take it for another test run.
Espera.
I've got to run a short end, Miss Strickland. I suggest you think about what I've been saying.
Oh, I will.
No, debería haberle dado.
When did you land this time?
9 hours and 37 minutes ago.
Ouch.
Frankly, it's starting to get a little difficult to avoid running into myself. Still, the time jump yielded some interesting new data on the flux field. I'll run some more tests and we'll see what we find.
Nope, no green light
Oh,
yet.
venga ya.
I don't see any stains on him.
Y en ella.
No point in using Emmett's anti-stick, anti-stain formula on her.
Y si la mancha sin querer, en plan, ups.
That's not the person I want to get messy.
Vale. Tenía la opción y no lo ha hecho, mi cachis. Vamos a ver. Estoy pensando. Ah, ya sé. Bueno, podemos jugar. Camina, Marty. Camina.
I don't see any stains on him.
Tengo que ir al laboratorio, me da a mí. A ver, el DeLorean ya está en verde, por favor.
Hey, the light's green.
Vale. Sí, meto esto. Vale, sí.
It'll be safe in there.
Vale, y ahora hay que decirle a Doc que se dé un paseíto.
I need to talk to you.
Excuse me, my dear. Yes?
Horrible news, Doc. Emmett's gonna ask Edna to marry him tonight.
But that's not how it happened. She didn't get me to propose until much later, that night at the lake.
Something I said must have caused him to move up the timetable.
Great Scott! This time travel business is trickier than I imagined.
Is it true that you only had eyes for Edna?
At that time, I'm afraid so. I always tended to idealize the opposite sex. I was educated in a boys' school, and Jules Verne was always a little sketchy with female characters.
You ever got time for a therapy session, Doc? Edna made a point of saying that teenage you looked great in her grandfather's suit.
I did cut a fine figure in that suit. She hated it when I got it dirty.
Vale.
Your chronometer's gone green again.
Excellent. Let's hope this time my test run is a success.
Esperemos, sí. Vamos seguida.
Sorry to desert you again.
Yes, well, you've left me with plenty to think about.
Hola, Lara. No ha funcionado, pero tengo lo que quiero.
7 hours. I'm this close to identifying the problem. Guess I better crank up the old chronometric analyzer once more.
Ah, no te preocupes. No paso lista ni nada de esto. Esto para mí.
Doc's trip aged the formula a few hours. Not enough to turn it to acid, though.
No pasa nada. Lo volvemos a dejar en el DeLorean. observamos el coche.
No
Está en
green light
rojo.
yet.
Vale, no pasa nada. Hacemos un paseo.
Nope, no green light yet.
Vale. ¿Qué tenemos por aquí? Lata de motor y las... estos. Vamos a ver con Artie mientras tanto. Con el bueno de Alpha Fry.
Hi, Artie.
Go on. Call me Grandpa.
Huh? Right.
Hey, Grandpa.
So, Grandpa. Keep your eyes open for Sylvia.
Pues no te
What should
preocupes,
I
Lara,
do when I
porque
meet her?
sacamos
Just let
a...
nature take its course.
Conseguimos que tanto Marty como Jennifer como Doc escapasen de del centro de reacondicionamiento del programa Ciudadano Plus. Y hemos vuelto al pasado para conseguir que Edna y Emmett nunca se casen. Es decir, tenemos que hacer que ella le deje. Entonces hemos conseguido que Trixie, una cantante de bar, vaya a fingir que tiene algo con él. Una de las características que le gustan de Emmett a Edna es que sea un tío legal, un tío que tenga lealtad, sobre todo. Que no vaya de ligón por la vida, así que eso está fuera, ya la tenemos marcada, como esta la podemos hacer. Y ahora estamos a vueltas con la pulcritud, con el hecho de que Emmett siempre vaya bien arreglado y tal. Entonces queremos... Bueno, no te lo creas, porque de repente Emmett ha dicho: bueno, hacía mucho que esperaba este momento, pero... Y ha sacado un anillo de compromiso en plan: esta noche le pido que se case conmigo. Y es una de... ¡No! ¡No! ¡No, por favor!
That's all for now.
O sea que
Over and out.
arreglamos cosas pero desordenamos otras todo el rato. Sí, es un poco así. ¿Ya está verde otra vez?
Hey,
Sí.
the light's green.
Pues vamos a abrir Doc, the light. Delete, por favor. Doc. Entonces, ahora mismo la máquina del tiempo está fallando.
To talk to you.
Excuse me,
No es
my
capaz de llevarte a un
Take
punto
your
en
time.
concreto. Ellos
Much
querían volver en agosto, han llegado justo en octubre, que es cuando es cuando es la feria de ciencia. Y entonces el DeLorean da problemas y Doc está intentando comprobar si puede ajustarlo mejor para que no dé problemas con el circuito temporal.
I shall await
Y lo
your
estamos
return.
aprovechando para conseguir que un producto químico que desarrolló, que era limpia manchas, que se vaya concentrando a base de pasar tiempo de golpe y así poder...
Yeah, any luck this time?
Depends what you mean by luck. My arrival time was off again.
By how much?
8 hours this time. Gave me the chance to take in 3 showings of Frankenstein. Good movie. A bit implausible from a scientific perspective, but I can see how my younger self would have been mesmerized.
What about the DeLorean?
Oh, yes. I did get one critical piece of information. The chromium elements in my circuits became unstable during the temporal shift.
Titanio.
I should replace it
Genial.
with titanium.
Great.
Now, unfortunately, titanium won't become commercially available till the coal process is perfected in 9 years.
9 years?
But there may be another solution. I'm going to fire up the chronometric analyzer again. Then, while I'm storing it there, you can... Uh-oh. Where did it go?
The lab.
You better get down there before she makes the situation impossible. I'll tend to the DeLorean.
Oh. Quiero el botecito. Cógelo, Marty.
Age to perfection.
Monopatín. Y tirando.
Hey, Emmett, I'm back.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They say you may not mean offense,
Oh my!
but I don't care. You see, I'm
You know, I thought you were coming down here to keep Emmett focused on his invention.
Oh, she is. But she's generously scheduled brief canoodling breaks every 45 minutes to keep my mind fresh.
Time's up, dear. Let's get back to work.
Shall we?
I'm happy, go
Now, Mr. Crockett, what can I do for you?
lucky, so jolly and carefree.
Mr. Sagan says he needs to talk to you back at the high school.
He does? Whatever for?
If I do get the mean and stony stare, if I'm never
says he's got a lead on the speakeasy arsonist.
He does he? Well, I'm not sure anyone cares about that old story anymore. But I suppose I could spare a few minutes in the service of solving a crime. Will you be all right without me, sweetheart?
Lárgate, cabrona, lárgate.
I think I'll muddle through.
Try to keep him focused. He's so easily distracted.
Es una manipuladora en toda regla, ¿eh?
Don't I wish.
Vale, ahora hay que mancharle. Bueno, o le rocío de nuevo, es que no sé. Voy a probar a rociarle de nuevo.
There it is. I've been looking all over for my portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Where'd you find it?
Out by the trash.
That's strange. I haven't been out there for hours. Oh well.
Are you gonna spray your jacket? It's looking a little dusty.
Not until it's really dirty. This cleanser doesn't grow on trees, you know. Well, some of the ingredients grow on trees, but the rest are synthesized polycarbonate
Really
detergent
dirty?
blends.
I can do that. I'll wait until you're at the expo to show Edna what a suit-destroying slob you can be. Now all I have to do is figure out how to get this mind-mapping machine to say that Emmett's a degenerate criminal, and everything will be set.
Vale. Eso quiere decir que ya no hace falta que use esto. A ver, tira para atrás. Tira para allá. Camina, Martin, camina.
Emmett?
What?
Your jacket's got a little,
No worries.
Don't you want to use the portable cleanser?
Oh, I'm not gonna waste my portable supply until I'm out of the lab.
I guess I'll have to wait until you're at the expo then.
Bien. Vale, necesito que diga que es un puto degenerado. ¿Cómo hago esto? A ver, ¿qué tenemos por aquí? Pila de mapas. Tú camina. Pila de mapas.
Looks like you got a lot of hooligans.
Yeah, about 90% of Hill Valley thus far. It's a little disturbing.
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
Le doy.
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
Chispazo va. Vale, a ver. Cambiar de fotos. ¿Este quién es? John Wise. La música para Trixie. Voy a dar guiso.
Careful. Don't let all the flavor escape.
Vale. Siguiente. El policía.
Ew.
Chispazo. Lo siento, Doc. Es por un buen motivo. Vale. Siguiente foto, por favor. ¿Este quién es? Tiuntanen. Vale.
That smells good.
Siguiente. ¿Para quién es? Chica, ha aparecido gente. Vale. Y voy a cambiar esto. Y ahora cambiador de fotos. Trixie, ¿no? Creo que va ahora. Va ahora Trixie. Con la canción. Es Trixie, no sé.
Oh.
Vale, y ahora lo que voy a hacer es comprobar a ver qué nos ha salido.
It's almost bad enough. I just need one more wrong answer to drive Emmett's mind map all the way down to Kid Tannen's level.
Vale, pues vuelve a empezar. Necesitamos respuestas negativas. Lo siento.
Ew.
Vale, siguiente foto. Siguiente foto.
Guess it's already stinky enough in here.
Ah.
Sí, tienes que saber
That smells good.
qué hace cada uno y tiene que salirte que sea un degenerado. Entonces, este ya está en verde, así que pasamos a la siguiente foto. No, Martín, no salgas. Cambiador de fotos. Así que hay que ir un poco así en plan... Si fueras Kid Tannen... chispazo. Ya sale Trixie. Y pongo la canción.
That smells good.
Y ya está, vamos a ver.
It's almost bad enough. I just need one more wrong answer to drive Emmett's mind map all the way down to Kid Tannen's level. Tannen's mind map. If Emmett's map looked like this, I bet Edna wouldn't think he's such a model citizen.
Vale, vamos allá otra vez.
Nothing happened.
Well, that button advances the slides during the mind mapping test. It only works while the test is running.
Gracias, Doc. No me había dado cuenta. Vamos allá.
Ew.
Seguro que hay un orden, o sea, yo lo estoy haciendo un poco a... al tuntún. Al tuntún no, como creo yo que tiene que ir. Pero bueno. Si en esta no lo consigo, lo que voy a hacer es buscar una guía para que me diga qué tengo que darle, porque habéis visto que es un puzzle con muchas partes. Y una cosa es estar dando vueltas y otra cosa es saber lo que levanta cada puzzle y cada parte del puzzle intentar hacerlo bien.
Trixie, I don't think Edna approves of her, so I guess she's a negative figure.
Vamos a ver si lo hemos hecho bien esta vez. La verdad es que la puñetera canción es pegadiza, ¿eh?
Okay, that's pretty bad, but I better try to match Tannen's mind map.
¿Sabéis qué? Voy a buscar una guía. Es que me apetece terminar esta parte hoy. Entonces, a ver, ¿dónde está Double Visions? Esto, ya sé que está parado, sé que está parado, no os preocupéis, sé que está parado, sé que está parado, no os preocupéis. Sé que está parado, no os preocupéis. A ver, a ver, a ver, a ver. Adiós, Lexi, esta mañana. Vamos a ver. Este es el interruptor. Es el generador. Vale, a ver. Ya, igual que yo, que no era capaz de ver el... Voy a intentar hacer el puzzle con una guía que he encontrado. Así que de vez en cuando se va a quedar... Veo que esperad un minuto. Va a ser más fácil. Ahí. Es que cada vez que tabulo se queda el juego freeze. Así que dame un segundo. Porque lo que voy a hacer es buscar la guía en el móvil. Y vamos a hacer el puzzle para acabar hoy. Para intentar acabar. O sea, si es que este puzzle es lo más complicado. Porque luego tenemos... Porque ya tenemos en marcha lo de que tenga otra chica ya lo tenemos. Lo de ensuciarle ya lo tenemos también. De hecho, si nos vamos aquí, ya está también marcado, ¿lo veis? Nos queda la del ciudadano modelo. Y para eso tenemos que completar el puzzle este. Entonces, a ver. Si encuentro...
Looks like you got a lot of hooligans.
Yeah, about 90% of Hill Valley thus far. It's a little disturbing.
Bueno, pues vamos allá. Encendemos esto. Vale, conseguimos una reacción negativa de Emmet. Y pasamos a la siguiente foto. No, Martín, no te vayas. Cambiador de fotos. Vale, resulta que el pavo este, el John Wilkes es el asesino de Abraham Lincoln. No tenía ni puñetera idea. Entonces, lo que necesitamos es una respuesta positiva al asesino de Lincoln. No sabía que era el asesino de Lincoln, no tenía ni idea. Vale, está en amarillo. Lo volvemos a pasar a verde.
That smells good.
Y una vez que está en verde, pasamos de foto. Parker. Poli. Evidentemente no queremos un policía, así que necesitamos una respuesta negativa a un policía. Vamos aquí. Como está en amarillo, pues volvemos a darle al rojo. Y una vez que tengamos la respuesta negativa, pues pasamos al siguiente. Sí, más o menos era lo que yo estaba haciendo, pero claro, como había detalles que no sabía, como que el segundo es el asesino de Lincoln y tal, pues... Que a ver, que seguramente si interactúas con la pantalla te dirá quién es, pero bueno, si vamos más rápido. Vale, esto es un Tanner. Necesitamos una respuesta positiva que quite el olor. Entonces vamos a la olla. Está en amarillo, necesitamos que sea verde.
That smells good.
Vale, tenemos una respuesta positiva, pasamos. Una niña inocente. Sí, eso es más o menos lo que yo estaba haciendo, pero con los movimientos adecuados consigues la reacción. Me fallaba ese, que no sabía que era el asesino de Lincoln. Entonces, como no sabía que era el asesino de Lincoln, pues no sabía... No sabía nada. Vale, tenemos la reacción negativa. Pasamos a la siguiente foto, que es Trixie. Vale, como es Trixie, vamos allá.
That smells good.
Ya está en verde, ¿no? Pues cambiamos de foto. Sí, básicamente sí.
Hey, Emmett, I think your mind map test is broken.
Oh, that switch just keeps shoring out on me. No time to fix it now. I'll have to take care of it at the expo.
Looks like I'm not going to be doing any more mind maps. I guess I'll test this out and hope for the best.
Vale, ahora comprobamos que este realmente nos da un resultado horroroso.
Bingo! Now Emmett's mind map is as bad as Tannen's.
Entonces ahora
All
tengo
I
que
have to do is
cambiarlo.
swap this out with Emmett's original mind map and Emmett's own machine will do him in.
Muy bien. Ahora vamos allá al frente y cambiamos. Cojo el que tengo yo. Lo pongo ahí.
Okay, Emmett. Get ready to meet the new you.
Hey!
What?
I almost left behind my mind map card. We're gonna show it off at the expo as a rare example of a model citizen. Edna kill me if I forgot that.
She might kill you anyway when she gets a look at that mind map. Once Emmett gets to the expo, I'll try to figure out how to get him to put his card in the mental alignment meter.
Well, that's about it.
It is?
Yep. As soon as I get all this stuff loaded into the truck, I'll be ready for the expo. Wanna lend me a hand?
How about I go tell Edna you're coming? I'll, get her ready for you to pop the question.
Good thinking. Go on ahead. I'll meet you there.
I really hope this works.
Sí, yo también espero que funcione porque es un rollo. Está dando vueltas. ¿Dónde está Edna?
Where's Edna?
She's inside, setting up her booth. It's almost time for the opening ceremony.
Holy jeez, I better work fast. I think I got it all worked out. When it all comes together, Edna will think you're the worst guy in town. I just need a couple more pieces.
Well, don't go to too much trouble.
What do you mean? Oh. You thought of an easier way to break them up?
Not exactly. You see, I've been mulling things over, and in the timeline you're from.
The right timeline?
Yes. I've got a wife.
A
Sí.
great wife.
Clara.
Clara, and kids, and a dog, and a bitchin' time train, and...
And Edna? How does her story turn out? How does she end up?
Oh, well, Edna ends up... You're not really supposed to know these things in advance. It's bad luck.
But you told me how my story turns out.
Yeah, but...
And it's not as if I'll be in a position to do anything about it once my younger counterpart's destiny has shifted. I imagine I'll be folded into the new timeline, and I'll probably lose all memory of the old one.
Maybe.
So tell me, just to satisfy my curiosity, what's going to become of Edna?
¿Qué le digo? ¿Que va a ser feliz y satisfecha o que va a estar sola y miserable? Va a estar sola. O sea, va a ser tan amargada que va a estar sola, no va a aguantar a nadie y va a gritar con un megáfono desde la ventana de su salón. ¡Hooligans! ¿Qué sois unos hooligans? ¡No os deis arrumacos que os estoy viendo! Le digo que es feliz. ¿Le miento? Es que como lo recuerde me lo va a echar en cara. Uf. Ya, es que esa es la cosa. ¿Qué le digo? A ver, teóricamente tienen que romper sí o sí. O sea, bueno, es que si le digo que Edna no va a ser feliz, sola y miserable, le digo la verdad. Vale, le digo la verdad, pero si pasa algo malo es culpa vuestra.
To be honest, she ends up kinda sad.
Sad?
She lives with some cats in a dinky little apartment, and she spends most of her time yelling out her window at people, and collecting newspapers, and living in the past.
I see. Perhaps we've been going about this problem the wrong way. Do we really have to completely obliterate my timeline so we can restore yours?
Doc?
Maybe we could have the best of both worlds. I could be with Edna, but it could be a little bit, more healthy.
Can you hear yourself? Do you know what you're saying? Let me remind you. She took over your life. She kept you from doing what you were meant to do, till there was nothing left of you but this hollow shell.
Maybe, but she only did it because she cared.
I don't believe this.
All I'm saying is, let's stop and take a breath. This elaborate plan to derail my younger self's love life, is the short-term misery worth the long-term gain? Maybe we could find a third way, one where everybody wins. What do you think?
No. I'm sorry, Doc. I can't go along with what you're saying. You don't belong with Edna.
So you're determined to break us up, in spite of my stated wishes?
Basically, yeah.
Then there's nothing left to say.
Where are you going?
Why should it matter to you? Aren't you planning on overriding me?
No sé. A ver. Me queda un poco loca, en serio. Bueno, vamos a hablar con Emmet, darle ánimos.
Hey, Emmett, what's keeping you?
Oh, hello, Sonny. I guess I've got a mild case of stage fright. I'm about to play my big scene, you know? No telling how Edna's gonna react. Wish me luck. Oh, for Pete's sake.
You've, got something on your suit.
Oh, so I have.
Ahora me siento mal, ¿eh?
Anti-stain formula, work your magic.
Emmett!
Just in the nick of time. Step back now. We're gonna need a little space here.
Oh, aren't you a vision? Like something that descended from the heavens.
Yes, I'm feeling a bit elevated at the moment. There's something I've just gotta ask you.
Wait, your tie's a bit crooked.
I've been holding it inside for weeks now, and I've simply gotta get it off my chest.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Ostras!
Father's suit!
My formula!
Oh.
Don't look! Turn your head! I'll be right back, and we can try this all over again.
Emmett Lathrop Brown!
Huh?
Trixie Trotter! How do you know this woman?
I don't. I mean, I listened to some of her records, and I may have taken a picture or two of her, but I...
Go on! Deny to the world that you know me. Perhaps it is true, but I know you all too well.
What is going on here?
You rich boys are all alike. You think material possessions can compensate for a broken heart. Well, you can take back your furs and take back this gaudy diamond, too. I don't need your expensive presents. I need you. And more importantly, little Emmett Jr. needs you.
Well,
Edna,
don't Edna me. Apparently you are not the man I took you for.
But I am, see? The mental alignment meter proves it. I am the man you fell in love with.
Let me see that card.
Y salga mal.
I should have known. A degenerate criminal.
What?
Get out of my sight! I never want to see you again!
That was rough, Emmett. I'm sorry you had to go through it, but things are gonna be okay. You and me can... Emmett?
That went off great, huh?
Yeah, maybe too great. Emmett!
Madre mía, la que hemos liado.
Emmett!
Go away.
Come on! Where are you? I'm sorry you had to go through that scene at the expo. Things didn't work out the way you expected, but everything's gonna turn out okay. See, I know how this story turns out, and...
The story is over.
No!
Okay, Emmett, hold still. I know your emotions are running a little wild, but don't do anything crazy.
Emotions? What emotions? My emotions are dead.
No.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Está cantando la canción de ella.
What are you doing up here?
Don't jump!
I wasn't
No,
gonna
Emmett,
jump.
no
Then
saltes.
what do you...
This is where I come when I want to think.
Oh,
When I want to be alone.
oh.
Marty. Continúa entonces, dime más, basta. Continúa
Well,
entonces.
don't let me bother you. Go ahead and think.
Can't you take a hint? I don't want you here. I don't need you.
You don't know what you need.
And you do?
As a matter of fact, yeah. You need... To get some perspective, think about it. All the people who have it even worse than you. For instance, Frankenstein's monster.
Frankenstein. I tell you that my very life force is drained away, and you want to talk about Hollywood monster movies.
It's a very inspirational monster movie. Especially the scene where they bring the monster to life. There's this big gurney that lifts him up into the air, and see, there's this wild storm going on, and lightning crashing everywhere. It's amazing. And you just gotta see it, Emmett. It'll change your life.
Look at my helmet. Which light is flashing?
Yellow.
Apathy. I don't care about movies. I don't care about anything anymore.
Vosotros sois la
And I
tormenta,
never
¿verdad?
will.
Don't give me that. You care. We're all depending on you to pull it together. Why? You're gonna put Hill Valley on the map.
Oh, please. My greatest fear is that I'll end up frittering my life away in this miserable town.
You still care about inventing things.
Inventing is overrated. 99% hype, 10% fraud. Name one invention that ever...
Como le caiga un rayo me da algo.
How about... The automobile was a great invention, right? You love cars.
Yes. If I'm lucky, I may be struck by one today.
Think about Edison and the light bulb. That was a great invention.
Might have been. If there was anything in this miserable world worth illuminating.
The telephone. Think how that invention has revolutionized the whole world.
Yes. Now persons be rejected long distance.
Help me out here.
You're getting on my nerves, Crockett. At least you would be if I still cared about anything.
Me? You care about me, Doc.
You?
Yeah.
You did this to me.
Did what?
I was perfectly content drudging away in my dad's law office. You show up out of nowhere, get me all excited about inventing, and disappear. 2 months later, you show up again, you trick me into making a hero out of myself and getting involved with Edna Strickland. Then you appear a third time and pretend to be my friend just so you can yank the rug out from under me and send me sprawling into the dirt.
Okay, I can work with that.
I love you, Sonny Crockett. Or is that even your real name?
Marty. My name is Marty.
Oh, so everything you've told me's been a lie.
More or less.
What? Why did you ruin my life?
Edna was no good for you. She was leading you down the wrong path.
I see. You had my best interests at heart.
Yeah.
Just like my father.
Oh, but there's more to it, see? Your father doesn't know your true path.
And you do?
Yes!
How is it that I could create a mental alignment meter and yet fail to realize that you are completely delusional? Oh, what does it matter? The world is absurd.
No, I know exactly what I'm doing. See, I know this may sound crazy, but you gotta listen. In 1985, you're gonna invent a time machine.
You're right. It sounds crazy.
I'm just trying to explain where I'm coming from. In 1985, you're gonna invent a time machine.
You're right. It sounds crazy.
¿En serio? ¿Un puzzle de conversación? Ay, por
I
Dios.
did it for fun.
You ruined my life for fun?
Yeah, that's how I get my kicks.
You bastard. And all that time you spent building up my dreams, telling me I was going to be a great scientist.
Doc no sabía.
Don't stop dreaming. You are gonna be a great scientist.
Your flattery doesn't work anymore.
Don't stop dreaming. You are gonna be a great scientist.
Your flattery doesn't work anymore.
¿Qué digo yo? Si le cabría se quitará el casco, ¿verdad? Se hará la típica reacción de lanzarlo toda la mierda, ¿no? Lo digo porque le va a caer un rayo encima. Y lo último que queremos es que se fría.
Don't stop dreaming. You are gonna be a great scientist.
Your flattery doesn't work anymore.
Vale, pues es un fraude.
What a laugh. Dreams are only for people with guts enough to follow them.
You're saying I don't have guts?
You? Look at you.
Ah, vale.
What do you know? A person like you? You don't know the first thing about me. I have more
Tenía que cabrearle, sí.
finger than you'll ever have.
Hey, daydreams don't count.
Daydreams? That's what they said to Edison. That's what they said to Einstein. That's what they said to
Dr. Frankenstein?
Yeah. And look what they accomplished. I'm sick of people
Que no
telling
le
me
caiga un
what I
rayo, por
can
Dios.
and can't do. First my
Lleva
father,
gallumbos
then
amarillos,
Edna,
¿en serio?
now you. Listen to me good. From now on, I'm living my life my way. I'm taking my own advice and I'm following my own ideas. My ideas. Do you hear me? My ideas. Great Scott. I've got it.
Got what?
The solution. My invention. I know how to make it work.
Mental alignment meter?
No, my airborne personal transport device.
The rocket car?
Not rockets at all. That was my mistake. The basic idea was sound, but the propulsion system was unworkable. But the lightning. Suddenly the answer is clear. It came to me all at once, like
A bolt of lightning?
Exactly. Static electricity. Super ionized static electricity powering the asynchronous oscillation of frictionless plates inside the
Está
stupid
hablando.
thing doing on my head.
Emmett, you're you again.
Here I've been wasting my time with silly mind-reading tricks when there's serious science to be done. And the expo begins at 8.
Let's get the hell out of here before anything else happens.
What?
I said, let's get out of here
No.
before anything...
¡No!
I'm not giving away my wheels.
Ya sé. Vamos a jugar al contrapeso. ¿Por qué bajas, Martí? ¿Por qué bajas? Si me muevo para allá.
I can't swing on it while it's still attached to the statue.
A ver. Vamos a salvar a Doc. Nos cueste lo que nos cueste, ¿de acuerdo? Vale. Si deshago el nudo de la que tiene sujeta, Doc va a bajar. Eso sería muy peligroso.
It's not going anywhere.
A ver, tenemos el casco.
Emmett's helmet. I don't think he needs it now.
A ver, está la cuerda.
I can't undo the knot.
Vale. A ver. Necesito algo para cortar la cuerda.
Hold on!
I wasn't planning on doing anything else.
¿Puedo colgarme por la otra cuerda? No. abajo.
Expo's already started. I'm good, but even I don't think I could skateboard on that. I'm good, but even I don't think I could skateboard on that.
Necesito algo para cortar la cuerda.
The expo's already started. That's
Es
a
la
good thing
caja.
these things never caught on.
Necesito algo para poder cortar la cuerda.
I can't swing on it while it's still attached to the statue. I can't swing on it while it's still attached to the statue.
Vale, tengo que cortar la cuerda. Tengo el casco aquí.
Emmett's helmet. I don't think he needs it now.
Camión de Emmet.
Should I go for help? Better not leave him.
Vale. Estatua. Estas son las puertas de la corte. Aquí está Emmet.
Hey, Emmett! What? I guess he can't hear me from down here. I'm not giving away my wheels. I'm good, but even I don't think I could skateboard on that. It's not going anywhere.
Necesito algo para cortar esa maldita cuerda, pero no se me ocurre nada. Vamos a ver. Si esto es todo el escenario que tengo, la respuesta tiene que estar en alguna parte del escenario.
Hang in there.
I don't have a choice.
¿Dónde está el pedazo este? Tiene que haber un pedazo...
The expo's already started.
¿Qué hay? Este es el reloj. Nos falta el ladrillo, a lo mejor el ladrillo nos sirve. Esta es la puerta, que es la bajada por el otro lado. Vale, vamos a buscar el cacho de cornisa. Me deja moverme. Ya. Este es el camión. Este es el casco. Este es mi lado. Es que no está.
It's not going anywhere.
Narices, no sé cómo cortar la maldita cuerda. Tiene que haber algo que podamos... Esto es Emmet.
Hey, Emmett!
Necesito...
I guess he can't hear me from down here.
No, y puedes verlo desde arriba.
Emmett!
What?
A ver, ¿tienes algo útil?
Got anything useful on you?
Only my wallet. Oh, and this portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Oh,
¿siento lo de Edna?
Sorry about you and Edna.
water over the bridge. Now get me down from here.
Vale. Vale.
Hang in there.
Very funny.
Pues creo que ya sé lo que hay que hacer. ¿Dónde está el disolve todo? Ahí.
Emmett's solution. This stuff's dangerous.
Sí, es peligrosa, pero no va a venir muy bien. Vale, ahora con la cuerda puedo intentar ayudar a Emmet desde arriba. Guay, guay, guay. A ver, cuerda. Vamos a por Emmet. Vamos a salvarle. Imaginad que se muere ahora. Si se muere ahora no hay máquina del tiempo, ¿eh? A ver.
Gotcha.
Let's get out of here.
Pants! They're stuck!
Do something before we're crushed.
¿Aún tienes eso? Dime que no tienes eso, vale.
What are you doing?
Trust me. Hold on.
Vaya, dos patas pa' manco.
What did you say your name was again?
Marty.
Marty? Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Tungsten. The catalyst will need to be made out of tungsten, given the temperature within the converter will no doubt be intense. We'll have to harvest the filaments from all the light bulbs in my house.
Your invention. You think you can finish it before the end of the expo?
Think? I've got to. My future depends on it.
Then let's go.
Of course, the oscillating plates will need to be calibrated precisely. Even the slightest misalignment could cause the magnetic field to fluctuate in intensity, leading to sudden shifts in polarity. The results could conceivably be catastrophic.
Who cares?
My thought exactly. Science should be messy and unpredictable, or else where's the fun of it?
Edna. No me hagas esto. Doc, no me hagas esto.
Mr. Sagan, has the piece worked out of your car of the future?
Not all of them, but at least the DeLorean's mundane terrestrial functionality remains intact.
As usual, I have not the slightest idea what you're talking about. In fact, you remind me of someone I used to...
Doc, no nos hagas esto.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll all turn out well in the end.
Maybe for everyone else, but I suddenly feel very much like someone who's going to be alone and unloved for a very long time. Maybe I should get a cat.
Maybe.
Nonsense. I can state with nearly 100% certainty that you're going to have a long and fulfilling life.
How can you know that?
I think you'll find I know almost everything worth knowing about you and young Emmett and his friends. Tell me, how much do you know about Sonny Crockett?
Ostras. No, 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 no. Y por esto, niños, no hay que dejarles las máquinas del tiempo a la gente. Oh, Dios mío, el último episodio de la semana.
I realized that it wasn't Edna that made my life miserable. It was science. She used my science to turn Hill Valley into a police state. If Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo, his dreams of being a scientist will dim just enough for Edna to step back into his life and steer him down another path.
Doc.
La hemos liado. La hemos liado, pero con muchas ganas. ¿Por qué, Marty? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué, Marty? ¿Por qué? La tienes que liar siempre. No sé si cambia algo que le digas que va a ser feliz. Sí, algo así. Uf. Uf. Dios, no me... No me esperaba esto para nada. A ver, os digo... ha sido un final súper abierto en ese sentido, porque... Dios mío, le hemos dejado a Emmet una máquina del tiempo. A un Emmet que quiere que ella sea feliz. Dios, no. No me lo creo, o sea, es como... ¿Por qué? O sea, ¿por qué?